I'm the sheriff for the weekend, pal.
There's so many worlds to visit. There's so many characters to introduce. It really is an exciting challenge to continue to grow the world, bring in more characters, and continue to tell great stories.
It's deeper than I thought it would be, and it's so much fun.
We've got the first movie under our belt, and that gave us an opportunity to get to know each other. And now it starts to feel like family.
Road trip, whoop whoop!
The first movie was me and Sonic, or me and a tennis ball. This time around, I get to act with more humans, which is kind of nice.
They've got a life-sized model in the scene. We'll do a take with that model, and then it's pretty much like an orange ball that they put right there where his eyes would be.
Make sure the eye line to the tennis ball is here and not here, but also use your imagination to be free enough to respond to what Ben might do 6 months down the line.
I make this look good.
James has such a great sense of performing with characters that don't exist. You have to have such a great imagination. As a performer, he just knows how to do it and do it great.
Jeff is an incredible director, and he loves this story and wants to protect it and wants to see us have as much fun as possible.
He comes from a very similar background to myself and to Ben Schwartz in that we got deep into these franchises. Jeff understands things about Sonic that really only the fans can relate to.
Jeff Fowler is one of the calmest directors I have ever worked with. He's doing such a huge movie with so many moving parts. He's like the steady ship among everything.
It's going right. We got a goat mustache.
And his calm makes us calm and more confident.
You never worry that we're gonna miss something or not have something. He's thought about it.
Jeff sets a great tone on these movies, which is, hey, there's no egos here. It's a kid's movie, but it's also, let's make it fun for the adults. You show up on set, and I'm energized by it.
He just really rose to the occasion. I'm thrilled to be working with him. He's the best.
Ben and I started at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater together when we were really young, and we were in a comedy group together for a long time called Hot Sauce.
Whoops.
I don't know if we ever thought this would be the franchise we would do together, but I'm certainly happy that it is.
Sonic is such an optimistic, positive spirit, and that's Ben.
Please hold your applause.
Any hour of the day, if I reach out to him and say, oh, you know, we're working on this scene, we'd love to try a new take, he'll jump on his iPhone and send us a temp.
Yes!
He's just so committed to the character.
It's been nice to be up here in Vancouver because I've gotten to hang out with James Marsden and form a friendship there. I think James didn't want me to be in Hawaii because if there was a chance that both of us would have our shirt off, it would just be embarrassing for him. So it was like, let's keep Pally out of the beach. And I was like, understood.
James is hilarious on and off set, and Tika is just the kindest, smartest, nicest individual, and so to spend more time with them was a delight.
Tika's like a sister to me, and now she likes to kind of knock me down a couple of pegs on the ladder, and then so I take my swings. We never take anything too seriously.
Being on screen with Tika is incredible, and the second film allows us to deepen our relationship, and you really get to see sort of sisterhood, and she's up for anything.
He's ruining my wedding!
Natasha's so much fun to play with. It's a blast, because it's hard not to go to Natasha's energy level when you're acting with her.
Every take, she just found a different interpretation of whatever that moment was. That's called talent, when you give yourself no boundaries, and you're willing to fail. And in being willing to fail, there's these gems of success.
Put a ring on it!
I'm a huge fan of Shamar. I think his humor is underrated, and he got the joke of what we were trying to do in this movie.
Watching someone that can play the straight man and then also turn a joke is very hard to find. And then also be that symmetrical and that good looking and be funny, it's not fair. It's just not, I mean, well, hello.
It was fun to do something a little outside the norm that people have seen me do. And honestly, it makes me want to do more. Being an action hero is a lot of fun. But then coming out here and goofing and setting up jokes in the fantastical world of Sonic is a lot of fun too.
Did you miss me?
Working with Jim Carrey is a dream come true since I was a little kid. He was my idol. So much of his work is so classic and legendary that it's like seeped into my own vocabulary. And there will be times where I'm talking to him and I realize I'm actually like doing an impersonation of him to him. And he must love that.
He really just knows how to get under the hood of the character. He was just always talking through and pitching ideas. It's incredible to have someone that's that invested in the character and is working so hard to deliver the best version.
Every day is a pinch myself day. Jim has been and continues to be so gracious, so lovely.
Down low? Too slow. Robotnik is fairly abusive, but Lee is a really good dance partner. He's up for almost anything. In fact, I can't really remember anything I've ever said to him like, why don't we do this, that he hasn't at least tried it. Very good, Stone. It's tough to be, pulled around by your jaw, but he's fantastic.
Zip it! I'm sorry, you're making me nervous. You're making me nervous! You're the one with robot hands!
Adam is hilarious. The dude is so good with improv.
We'll do it scripted the first couple takes, and then I'll just cut him loose and say, just run wild.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me!
Lee has not offered to make me any lattes, even though I remind him every day that I'm number 4 on the call sheet. It's like it still doesn't register with him.
Every time I go out to do another film, it's like being in the carnival. You're out in a different place every time, and you've got a whole new group of people that you get to know.
These people are like becoming my family. It's a really good group of solid people who like to laugh, who like to be silly and stupid, and it's a dream job. It really is.